Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Under Construction. This is episode number 25, and that's Mason. He's finally with us. Finally. Just kidding. But he just had a slight Tane thing happen to him, and so he's dead. Rip. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to start with 0 tons of logs. Yeah, let's set 100 units as a maximum, so you can store 100 logs. And 100 units of lumber, or why not? Actually, let's make that like 200. 200 units of lumber. Tracks. So it's going to unload from vehicle, load into vehicle. Processes, it's actually just going to produce 1 ton of logs every 60 seconds. Or actually, let's do longer than that. Let's do 120 seconds. I'm actually going to have to change all the timings on these as I determine actual numbers for how much things are going to produce. So right now the numbers in terms of time doesn't really matter, but... Okay, so we are going to need a bunch of these. We're going to need a bunch of these industry links. So actually this is going to go from... No, not the lumber mill itself. No. Olive Branch Mill Logs and Lumber to Olive Branch Mill, which I assume, if I recall correctly, that is the regular thing here. Although I could just have it done in here. I think I can do that now. Actually, I tested it. I can do that now. So we're going to have this have logs. If anybody figures out what I'm trying to do before I actually do it, I'm going to be pretty impressed. Although I think I discussed this last time on the show. Mason, I already told you about it. Actually, I talked about it on the Terminus already, so... Alright, so we're going to be consuming coal and logs once every 60 seconds for now. So it's going to consume a ton of coal and a unit of logs. Yeah, I guess it's going to have to consume a ton of coal. Yeah, well, I'd like to have it be less than a ton, but you can't put in like 0.5. Uh-oh, Mason is in trouble. You know what, we're going to wrap up this here. This is sort of my endeavor, and I think it's encouraging me to do more and more outlandish things with multiple industries and industry links. And I'm certainly getting bolder with what I can do with them. So let's put lumber in here. Nope. That's not how that works. Lumber. And let's do that and that. This will crank up to 100,000 because why not? Alright, so it's not going to start with anything. The only thing it's going to start with is some coal. 40 tons of coal. And then tracks. Coal, unload from vehicle. That's all it needs to do. Processes, it's going to take coal and logs, like I said, and turn it into lumber and wood chips. Now, this does not mean you have to drop off the coal all the time. Well, let's produce 1 ton. And then 8 tons, 1 units. $60. Yeah, so there's going to be 60. So every 60 seconds it's going to consume a unit of logs and produce 1 ton and 8 tons of those. Hello. I don't think I need this anymore. Click. Because I'm doing everything in here. So logs gonna get dropped off there. Okay, so now I need to use the other industry link. Or the other industry links, plural. So from Olive Branch Mill, I think coal drop off is the name of this. Yeah, coal drop off. To the wood chips pickup, that'll do that. And now I need one more of these. Because they're finicky bastards and I don't trust them with more than one commodity at a time. It's easier just to have a bunch of them than to try and wrestle with them. Coal drop off. Check. Product. Okay, I have to put the destination as well. Alright, that's not as helpful as it. Olive Branch Mill logs and lumber. And it's going to move lumber back that way. So basically, this will be slowly producing logs at a rate of 1 every 2 minutes. This will be trying to consume logs at a rate of 1 every 1 minute. So this will only be able to produce its commodities half the time. But if you put more logs in, it'll produce at double speed. That's my explanation. I'm not giving any more of one. Too much work. Well, yeah, because its hitbox is enormous. Like, yeah. Yeah, that's smart. I just don't like playing with layers. Okay, so we got that. That's like the last major industry that I had to finish toying with. Although I think this needs an industry link and some sort of bindingness. I don't think it's worth it. Because it's just oil. It's just the gasoline. They can subsist off of like solar power, even though it doesn't exist really yet. Solar freaking lumber mills. It confuses the hell out of environmentalists. It's even more ironic is it's not direct solar power, it's photosynthesis. Okay, so... actually, I want to get rid of that flat car because I don't know why it's there. Go away. I started placing down cars that are necessary for the route. And filling them with things, but that's as far as I got. Oh my goodness. I put my controller, because I was playing Rocket League, I put my controller on top of the laptop, and it's been sitting on the apostrophe key for a while, and the entire laptop is given up on life. A Word document for one of my classes. Yeah. Okay, so what we have to do, the first thing I need to do is I need to set up the interlocking. What is the interlocking tower called? Alright. Is this it? This. Okay, this. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, here it is. Okay. Path name. Objects. Oh god, I don't remember the names of the signals. Oh wait, so I can... Oh, okay, I can fly around. Wow, the music is completely given up as well. Because it just keeps stopping. Hope everything's working right. Alright, let's add... Okay, but I can at least mouse over them and see. Signal 98. I should name all the signals. Actually, let's not. Oh god, this looks complicated. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. I need to change these. Hold on. I need to hit extend path. Okay, so now it'll go to the next signal, which is the one right before the portal. Which, that's fine. That's what I want. So, state, proceed. I don't know what this all does. Okay. Okay, but what does it mean? Why did I create this? Okay. Okay, okay. MB local. Whoops. MB local through. Alright, so what was the thing you wanted me to change? Okay, this. Proceed. Oh, sorry, automatic. Okay, but then that means I do have to change up the signals based on right diverging and left diverging? Because that's what I was deliberating for, because if I hadn't if that's not the case, you know, I'm just gonna kill the music because it keeps stuttering all over the place. Well, because I would like it to, you know, it should be on the top head if it's a main route, and then the lower head if it's a diverging route, and stuff like that. And so I've had to, you know, previously I would go through each signal and set that up. Like, you'd have to change it for each signal, and I thought this would take care of that. Because if it doesn't do that, then I don't really know why you need this. Mm-hmm. Oh, external object. Okay, I see. And then it'll maintain this until a train exits the path. Okay, I can end it here then. I think. Well, okay, so these are literally the only things you can do when you pull up at the signal. Okay. Okay, so I will add another one then. Wait. This? Entries. Signal 100 is the entry signal. Hey, I said signal 100. Hey, show up. Yeah, that one. This one, right here. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. So we've got one more. Gonna change it to automatic. Yep. Okay, so northbound express through, that's done. Because some of these might not really get used as much. Alright, add. Signal 82, and then that'll be SB express through. Okay. There's that. And then we're going to set this to automatic. What is this assignment automatic thing? I don't know why I keep exiting the thing. I mean, I feel like this is something to be explored in the test world, but we have to build it here anyways. What is this one right here? This is signal 80. Oh, okay. SB local through. Assignment automatic. Alright. Okay, so now for the fun ones. Here's the first one I'm going to do. There are a lot of variations that I'm going to have to cover here. Yeah. Yep. I mean, ideally nothing will be coming this way ever on these two tracks. That is what should happen. If as a human train... Oh, you know what? You know what? I think I get it. I think I get it. As a human train, hypothetically, you should be able to do whatever the hell you want. So, assignment, automatic AI. Oh. Yeah, I'm going to have it AI only. I'm going to set it to AI only and see if that does what I wanted to do. Because hypothetically, that to me, what that means is you can roll up as a player and do what you want, and an AI will not be able to do what they want. Assignment AI only. Because this is more for the AI than anything. And, well, it's more for realism's sake. It's mostly because I wanted to get the diverging and converging, or, you know, the diverging and main stuff right. But if that's not going to work through here, then I'm probably going to have to come through and redo all of these after I replace the signals to make them right. I don't know. I would replace them with the proper left diverging, right diverging versions. Let me just throw down something. Alright, see, because that is wrong. Mm-hmm. Well, see, that's the thing. I wanted to do it here in the signal box so I wouldn't have to do the session layer, because then I would have to do the whole railroad again every single time. What do you mean? I always edit in the route layer. I don't know what you mean by that. It resets. It does, but it'll reset any changes you've made on the session layer. Like, if you edit something that's on the session layer, it'll save the route and it'll save the session, and then if you go through and edit through the route, it'll create a new session with none of the changes from the old session. You can overwrite it, but that's still a new session with none of the changes. As far as I understand. Yeah. No, that's still wrong. Alright, so let me... I can't set that back because it won't actually matter, so I have to find the proper signal. That's not going to be difficult at all. Also, then it won't actually give me the... Well, see, because every single super signal has this, which I can do everything like this. So I can change the diverging switch direction, and hypothetically it would put the right thing up there, except it didn't. Oh, let me see. Let me jiggle the engine, that usually helps. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now it knows which way is correct and which way is not. However, if I exit Surveyor, save, because I need to do that anyways, I'd need to go back in and edit through the session. And then every time, I would have to save, I think, I would have to save as a new route. But then everything would be on the session layer anyways. That's a good question. Okay, so... Oh, that's the Iron Horseman. Wait, why is that the picture? This was the picture in all the other ones, and then for whatever reason on 0.15, this is the picture. A picture containing minor spoilers. I should probably retake the screenshot that I used for the peninsula. Just put it, because it's, because it doesn't have all the scenery in the background. Like the trees and stuff. While this loads, I'm going to try and delete some of these apostrophes. That would delete everything. Yes, it's on a very sizable document that I'm working on. Alright, see, it's changed back on me. Oops. Well, I can change it. Do that. And then... Jacob. Well, here's what. So let me do this. So, all right, I'll not save session. Yeah, but then any other changes I make will be on the route layer. Or then will be on the session layer instead of the route layer, I mean. Alright, so I did not save session. I'm going to exit Surveyor, I'm going to come back in. Okay, no, don't save, I guess. Well, that doesn't make any sense, because it'll go back to the way it was a minute ago. When it was... Well, let's see, is this the new one? Or is that the wrong version of the route? I wasn't paying attention. Would be the easiest way to tell. No, this is the right version of the route. I don't know why the session is named incorrectly. Alright, see, it's right here. But if I place a piece of track... Or I'd have to be working... I'd have to change it and work on the route layer. I'm not sure how to actually do that. Hide the session layer. Okay, so that's on the session layer. If I click on this, and then draw another piece of track, hide the session layer. Aha, so I can switch back and forth between working on the route layer and session layer. So that means I can do all of this stuff on the route layer. Or no, I can do all of the stuff on the session... No. I can edit the route. Hold on, let me delete the individual pieces of track. That one, and then I can delete both of them? That doesn't seem right. That's true. But... Also, what does this engine have in it? What does it have 10 of? Ash. It starts full of ash. That's terrible. It should start with no ash. But it shouldn't be full. That just doesn't seem right. Alright, well, I don't know how to work this and make it happy. I need to think more about that. But I know how to do that now. See, I can do this. Block length 2. Block length 3. Block length 2. Block length 3. Got it. Red Eye is an old Pensy thing. Hold on, let me... towards the end of the Pensy, I think at Penn Central, they changed out the end things on the stop indicator to red. Only stop. They didn't make any other colored bulbs. They just changed the ones on the end to red. Yeah. Which, that'd be interesting to sort of scatter them around. Well, I keep going into here to click on that. Flip through yellow on upgrade. I kind of like doing that, because it's cool. Briefly show multiple lights. What is that? Let's toy with that for a second. Yeah, they both turn on for a second. I like it. It's cool. It adds a little bit to the route. But I'll probably do it sparingly when I'm editing signals. Like, oh, let's have this one have red eye, or, you know. And then we can have a plate. Then we can have a plate. A limited speed triangle. Where is that? Yeah, you're probably right. Yep, right there. I don't know what that would actually do. As a... Oh, the distant plate just shows up on its own, though. What is that? That's a grade plate. Oh, like, hey, hill. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Plate, grade plate, distant plate. Alright. I'm going to leave that. And there's the Conrail back to basics rules I could turn on. I'm not sure what those actually are, but... This GN060 is something I found on the DLS, and I would like this to be the one that gets reskinned as... for all the 060s in the map, because I think every single railroad has 060s. It's one of the few engines that's... go away. It's one of the few engines that is present on all 4 major railroads. Alright, so this is something I'm going to have to do in my spare time, because it's going to be incredibly time-consuming. So what I think I'll do is... Hold on, let's exit for once. Let's not save. So I'll have to figure out about the route and session layer thing. I think what I might have to do is always edit via the session, and then just save as a new route every time. But make specific things, make everything on the route layer. Actually, that's a thing that I should try. You know what, we're gonna go to the test world for this one. Because I have an awful lot of sessions on this. Edit route. So we're editing from the route. We're going to edit from the route for a second. Yeah, save the session as session test. Oh boy, I'm pre-caching content. Actually, this is a great time to cover the comments. All 2 of them. And first one is, get out of Olive already, Lamau, from TBA. I'm working on it. Hold on, let's see. I have a super signal around here somewhere. That's not it, that's not it. Here's one. These guys are JR. This one is a super signal. Wrong thing again. Alright. So, we have this. The simple thing we're going to do is we're going to turn off... We're going to turn off the number plate. Okay, and then we're going to save. Oh, whoops, not like that. Save. Okay, that literally only changed something in the session. So... Wait, why is this showing up on the wrong side now? Oh wait, no it's not. Well, I'm in the route. So, I clicked edit route. So I clicked edit route, I'm changing that. I moved it slightly so that the game will save the route as well. And then I turned the number plate off and I turned the grade plate on. I just changed it, period. But it'll always show up in the session layer. It doesn't save in the route layer. I'm fairly certain. So, and this is going to be the test. So I'm going to back out. I think I hit back out. Nope, it's just saving. Okay, so we're going to back out. And I think I'm losing coherency. I think I'm losing synchronicity, which is not great. Now, I'm still a few seconds ahead in the audio. That's right. That's correct. That's what it should be. Tane is being Tane. Chewing up my processor. Okay, so we're going to go back into the route layer real quick. We're going to go back into the route. Specifically just the route. And then, it's got a number plate and no grade plate. Dun 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 dun. We're going to exit Surveyor. We're not going to save because I literally did nothing except move the camera. We're going to go back into here. We're going to go to Session Test. We're going to edit Session. Ooh. And it has no number plate and has a gray plate. Okay, now here's the real question. If, perchance... So first things first, because we're editing the session layer, we come in, we're clicking on session layer. If I go to route layer, and just click on that, and place a bunch of things, like, let's say, some paint, for example, because this is something that would be strange to do on the session layer. So there's some paint now. And we're gonna save and exit. I'd like to save my changes. It does ask me to override existing route. It does ask me to override existing session. So, I'm going to overwrite that. I'm going to go back in on the route layer. And if the ground is there, which it is, I am happy. I'm satisfied. So what I'm going to have to do from now on is always go in via edit session. So I'm going to need to make a special session for this. So let me go and make a new session. And I'm going to have to edit from the session every single time. The other thing we did not check, there's one more thing we didn't check. One more kind of important thing. And that's changing the saving as a new route. But theoretically it should save the new route and session. Don't worry about that. Actually, I really don't want to leave that up in the air because I don't want to get far along and then want to change the route name and have to do everything again. So, we're going to go back into test and do one more thing. Alright, so we're going to go into here. We're going to edit session test. Let me delete some more apostrophes. There we go. I'm looking up at all the apostrophes, and I notice only the first one is facing the right way. Because the first one's facing backwards because it's like the beginning of a quotation. Okay, so here we stand. Worlds apart, hearts broken in two. I'm gonna put that there. Oh wait, no, that's on the session layer. I'm gonna go over here. Oh, that'd be a real goof if I just started building and building and building. Okay, we're gonna put that there. Here's another stupid question. If I... you know what? I'll test the second stupid question in a minute. I don't need confounding variables right now. Alright, so we're going to exit Surveyor. We are going to save. We're going to save new route and session. Test 2. So I have two questions. The first one is, what does the session come out named as? The second one is, does it save all the session data? The third one is, what layer is this building on? Also, is there... Okay. Okay, wait, why is this on the session layer? It showed up in the route. No, I clicked on route layer. Maybe texture is just universal. Yeah. Yeah, texture must be like on an even deeper layer than we know. Also, how come the signals turn yellow when the route layer is invisible, but green when it's not? These guys? These three? You know, I bet it has something to do with the fact that they're super signals, and that they have weird things that happen on the session layer, which is exactly why we're doing this whole thing. I have nothing on the session layer. Yeah, there's literally nothing that's on the session layer. Okay, so the next thing that I wanted to test was if I am dumb and I build some crap by accident on the session layer. Like, let's say this represents a long period of work. Like, I literally built this with my own 2 hands. And then, to make sure it's on the session layer, we're going to hide it. It's the magical disappearing motel. So, it is on the session layer. Now we're going to save and leave. Okay, so it's only asking me to override existing session, which tells... Oh. Try that again. I have 300 gigabytes of free space. It's definitely not actually running out. Then we're going to edit the route. And if I know anything, the building will not be here. It is gone. So, yeah. I'm fairly certain... Wait, why? I didn't make any changes. I didn't move the mouse around. Like, I really didn't make any changes that time. I don't know why it asked me. Alright, so we're going to go back to the session once again. It's still here. But yeah, what I can do is I can do this. Merge session layer with route layer. And now it's on the route layer. Yep, that's my question. It still looks like it's right. We haven't saved it. So let's save. So we're going to save. Oh, it's still only asking me to overwrite the session. Oh, maybe I need to do it the other way around. I need to merge route layer with session layer. I always do that backwards. I'm going to edit route. Okay, and the motel's not there. And the signal has reverted as we would expect. That's, again, to be expected. Don't save, I just moved the camera. Okay, so then we're going to go back. We're going to edit session again. Okay, so that's the same. This motel's gone. I'll put down another one. Let's try it backwards. Ooh, the layer route layer contains track which has trackside objects or trains attached to it above layers session layer. Moving this layer will cause these objects to be moved to the same layer as the track. Ooh, I don't know what that means. Ah, no, wait, it's, yeah, hold on. Let's see. So I did it. Now everything is on the session layer. That's the opposite of what I wanted to happen. Literally everything is on the session layer now. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. I merged with the route layer. Is everything on the route layer now? Yes. Oh, now it's asking me to save the route. Okay, so I have to merge... Okay, but here's the big question. Is the motel there? Do we have a room tonight? Or do we have to go to the Super 8 down the road? No, the motel's there. The signal is exactly as we'd expect it. But But that means it doesn't matter that the signal, that happened to the signal. What matters is the motel is there. So it means that if I screw up and spend tons of time accidentally building on the session layer, all I have to do is merge everything to the same layer, then send it back to the route layer, and everything will be on the route layer where it belongs. And, hypothetically, now that we know that everything is on the route layer, like it's supposed to be, the signals should still keep their thing. On the session layer, infuriatingly enough. But, whatever. Hey, wait, that raises a good question. That raises another question, actually. I have an important question. We're going to go back onto the test map for now. And we're going to edit route. Because what I want to do is I want to edit this signal and then merge all the layers. And see if it keeps it. Okay, so we're going to get rid of the number plate and turn on the distant plate. And the S plate, why not? What the hell is this? 8 equals D. Okay, that wasn't... It didn't like that. It's got... Oh, okay, it's got a big D. Nope, didn't like that. How about a junction? How about, No. Okay, whatever. Don't like you anyways. Light effects. Okay, that doesn't help. Okay, so we have, whatever, it's got a D. And every single time. Alright, merge into session layer. Yep, I get that, we already did that. Now merge it into route layer. Okay, so now we've got a big D. Overwrite route test. I like how it gives me the warning that, hey, you already have a session with this name. I already have, like, 10 sessions with the name default. It doesn't copy it over, it just makes another one. Okay. Does it have a D? No. Okay. So that doesn't work. So we are back to what I was saying. Edit everything in the route layer in the session. So go into the session, click on route layer, edit everything there. Where'd the motel go? Oh wait, I didn't build that yet in this version. Also, I found a new confounding, a new stupid commodity I'm going to use everywhere, like quartz sand. It's brick clay. And goes with bricks. It was... Also, I found a car to carry the sheep. You would be surprised how difficult it was to find a car to carry the sheep. It's the only one that I found. There are some very nice stock cars. They don't carry sheep. I was annoyed by this. Hold on, let me see. Let me see if I can... Yep. I'm like this one. Only carries cows. It's like locomotion all over again. That's what I'm doing. I'm playing locomotion. That's what we've done for the last 50 minutes. That and layers. Signals, junctions, and layers. Alright, we're gonna save. We're gonna save. I already has a dependent session. Yeah, I know. Okay, now test has 11 sessions. With pretty much the same name. Okay. So we're gonna go back to the Tolbrin Peninsula Alpha. We're gonna go in here. Actually, no, we need to actually create the edit session first. Edit route. And go take a break, grab a drink while it loads. Oh, and I think we started to fall behind. No, maybe not. I'm still like 4 seconds ahead of... the audio is still 4 seconds ahead of the video, which is how it should be. If the computer starts to max out, the video will carry on, but the audio will start to skip portions, and so it'll start to fall behind. Well, you'd think so, but I have a setting on Bandicam where it still records, quote-unquote, even if the computer is locked up. So basically it just measures how long it's been and skips ahead. So it has portions where it'll be frozen, but it'll keep proper time. Yeah, it repeats the same frame a bunch, but it makes sure that it has the proper length of footage. Whereas Audacity does not do that. Because it's legit, I guess. Because it's admittedly that's kind of a ghetto thing, and it only works because it's a video recorder. On an audio recorder, you would never want that to happen. Except right now, when I do want it to happen. Oh, hey look, the signal is reverted. I know. I know, I'm just pointing out, like, oh, look, great. Yeah. And all these are gone. Shut up, I'm doing under construction, TJ. Yes, because the 060 was there. Except for this. Except for literally this thing right here. Oh, okay, yeah, that's fair. You're right about that. Okay, so still. Either way, we came here for one specific purpose. To kill the Batman. Let me make sure that the olive lumber mill is all in one piece now, that it didn't come apart again. Okay, it's all in one piece, that's fine. Yeah, I don't feel like it. That's a future thing. I'm trying to get I'm trying to put the polish on this basically, or at least be able to. If we don't have any of the cool stuff in right now, I could probably upload this. This is quote-unquote done. All the scenery is done. The industries all function. Some of them you can't transport the things from. But the route itself is done, and I could put this out if I wanted to. Actually, that's the second question. The second question is when is this going to be on the DLS? The answer is when it's done, but I don't know what to call done. Although, ATLSing is kind of important, because I do need to put up the thing. So maybe I'll try and upload this when this episode is over, if we have all the ATLS together. But I don't think that's going to be that soon. I don't think it's going to be that soon, and I'd rather put the polish on it a little bit more. Yeah, it's just a tedium. And I'll squeeze like another 5 frames per second out of this map when I'm not recording and not screen sharing. Like I could, on good days, I can even hit 20. Yeah. Yeah, this map understandably hates computers. But I love this map. And this neighborhood, and everything in it. Even this rich schmuck. What? Oh god. Let's go on over to the fence store. Also, I never detailed these islands at all. And by the way, I made a conscious effort not to make an island that looks like a dick, and I still ended up with this thing. Even if I chop this off, it'll just look like a profile of a dick. There's nothing I can do to that island now to make it not look phallic. I'm giving up. I'm giving up with that island. Alright, so anyways. Oh, right. We came for one reason and one reason only. We need to save as, and we're going to... No, wait, I didn't want to save as, actually. I wanted to save, and I wanted to save new route and session. No, wait, no, I didn't, sorry. I wanted to create new session called edit. There we go. Okay, so I've saved it. And now we're going to have to go out and come back into the session. And click on route layer before I start working. I need to get a sticky note and put that up beside my screen or something. Click route layer. Click me. Yeah. Okay, so edit session. Oh, that's another question though. If I'm sitting here and I'm editing in route layer, did we already answer this? If I'm sitting here editing in route layer and I change the signal settings, will they still save? Yes, they will, obviously, because they still save into the session when you... Yeah. Yeah, they should, because they still save into the session when you are working on them in the route. So they should. Anyways, we're here now. Let me click the button. Click. Okay, so I'll do the interlocking tower stuff later, now that I understand it. I had literally never opened that UI before now. You know what annoys me, though? I kind of want... Well, what annoys me is all of these things look exactly the same. And that's exactly what I was thinking about doing. However, I want to be able to access it, so I think I'm just going to have to bear with this fact. Science. Bye! Wait, could I just access it if it's underground anyways? Like, does it ever matter? Nope, it doesn't. Yeah, or I could just put another building on top of it, and that's how you'd know. No, not like that. Not that kind of signal. Signal box. Also, that's only going to give me British stuff, isn't it? I need Switch Tower. That's the American version. Nope, apparently not. Wait, what's Delray? Ew, that looks ugly. Switchman's Shanty. Aircraft Control Tower. Water Tower. Micro Tower. What the hell? Look at that ugly thing. Tower block. Who needs windows when you have concrete? Scott Street Tower. The one that's used on every route ever. I don't know, it's saying go that way. What? Okay. Hey, I've got PRR towers. Standards. Also, I like, and I never planned this way, and I meant to change it, but I like how obnoxious this thing is to get to. It's like you have to cross the weeds, no matter where you parked. Over there. Or like in the bushes on this side of the tracks. It's so cute. Okay, so I'm going to stick that here for now, and I'm going to make sure that I can click the building under it. Wait, I missed where it was. Wait, where is it? I know I just got it, but I actually missed with the placement of the other tower. Can I just... Oh, I can. I can literally grab it underneath. Alright, so it's a normal switch tower with a very large basement. That's what this is. Yeah. That's where they keep all the hamsters that run on the wheels that actually power the thing. Okay, so I can click on that. It's buried in the ground, but I can click on it. And the upside of this is it doesn't have a name on it. So even if I use the same one over the entire system, it wouldn't be that bad. Also, what annoys me is the single crooked tie. I love this interlocking, though. Makes me very happy. A lot of things on this map make me very happy, if I'm going to be completely honest. Like this parking lot thing. With a boxcar to the abandoned Watterson Hardware and Supply Company. Which is like the only industry that doesn't have a multiple industry to go with it. No, because it's abandoned, yeah. This needs to be worked on, actually. That's something I need to change. And then this needs to be changed. And a lot of the things that come in here, obviously it's going to be general goods, but I think it also has to be stuff from the bleachery. Like, I should bring in textiles or something. Or, like, clothing boxed on pallet, if that's a thing. I've been meaning to go through all the commodities again. Because I started working on my spreadsheets, of course. Yarp. Yeah, I'm not dealing with that. I'm not dealing with that. Because I tried to find a light spline, and they don't emit light. So I'd have to place all the lights individually and turn them in the correct orientation. I'm not doing that. Maybe in the future. Maybe when I'm that bored. But... Oh, crap. You know what I've been meaning to do? And these little gaps just made me notice it. I need to grab a neutral color. Like whatever I'm using for the bottom of the ocean. What am I using for the bottom of the ocean? Oh, nothing here. Let's go to some place where I actually did use the bottom of the ocean. I literally used gravel for this. Sure, why not? But either way, gravel. And I need to go into all of the tiles that are quote-unquote done and just use the gravel texture on everything. Because then it'll fill in, it'll be some color instead of grid. Yep, right here. See, there's a little bit of different gravel here, but it doesn't matter. Because there's no grid lines. Okay, so let's get to the actual... Oh, that's right. What I wanted to do, I wanted to save this as a new route now. I'll upload 0.2. That's what I'll do. I'll upload 0.2. Because then that'll be an actual release version. And then all of the 0.2 point whatever are going to be edits to that. Before I actually start working on the next segment to the bleachery. Whoops, I zoomed out way too far. Bleachery, if this is 3 miles-ish, if I recall correctly, bleachery is going to be like 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Like over here somewhere. Yeah, well, it's not going to be... It's not... Yeah, no, it's not going to be that much work. It's gonna be nice to have a section that I can actually run on. Yeah. Well, because it's going to be butted up against hills. This area is kind of underserved. I worked on this area a little bit, but I felt like I needed to add more, and then I never came back to it. Whatever. It's some grass. Uh-oh. Makes us popular. With the ladies. Okay, so I've saved that as a new route. I am still working in the route layer because that is clicked. I should lock the session layer so I can never accidentally work in it. But it doesn't really work. Also, it took me like 3 tries to change the kind of scrap metal this uses. Actually, wait, it didn't change, did it? No, it didn't. I changed that repeatedly, and it keeps changing back. Get rid of that. You know, we're just going to make a new multiple industry. I don't know what's going on with it. Alright, disconnect that, disconnect this. Come on, disconnect it. I know you're buried in a million other spline points, but... You know, that'd be interesting to, like, hide all of these spline points. To hide all the grass. Put all the grass on another layer. Yeah, I only used a handful of types. Also, I turned the wrong thing, so now I don't know how this is supposed to line up. Yeah, but I wanted to have it at the proper angle so I could just slide it right in. If I recall correctly, TBA gave me the idea for this. Scrapyard. No, you know what? You know what I think you gave me the idea for? You gave me the idea for putting this... I don't know. You gave me the idea for a bunch of things. You famously gave me the idea for the fence store, which is still probably my favorite store so far. And you're getting the bleachery named after you, so... Well, I started trying to remember, when I started working on the spreadsheet again, I started trying to remember, okay, what are these individual sections of town named? Because I was categorizing the industries by, where they were and by their home yard, so where the things that serviced them came from. So... Here, we'll do it as 2 words now, just to not confuse the game. Let's see, it's a scrap metal with a lowercase m. That's how I remember it. Alright, let's put in like 4 million, or 400,000. So you have 100 tons of scrap. Alright, so let's say you can fit 100,000. So that's a couple 100 tons of scrap in here, which is like a couple 100 cars. So you could probably fit 100 cars in this lot pretty easily, and then stack them 3 high. So there we go. Scrap metal. Got 100 tons. Multiple pickup drop-off. We're going to load into the vehicle. So load into vehicle. And then processes, it's going to slowly create scrap metal. So I'm going to set it to 150 because that's an arbitrary number. I meant to hit 120, but it's 150 now. And it's going to produce 1 ton every 150. So there we go. And now time to delete the old one, which I kept so that I could get an idea of what I used as values and then completely ignored it. Okay, so it is time. So let's save. Let's save real quick. So that maybe, just maybe, damn it, just maybe, it'll save the changes to the scrapyard. Okay. Once again, I've got 300 gigabytes of free space. There's no reason Tane should be wanting for it. So let's pick up some fences and then head out to do ATLS. I actually modeled this area after some places in Troy, where it's like they had planned to slam a bunch of these buildings together, but they didn't. They just left huge empty spaces between them. Sort of as you leave downtown. Well, the thing is, they're usually up against a cliff or something, so... Yeah. Because the area is kind of cliffy. This is a cool view. I swear, I'm pretty sure it's like 3 different keys you have to press together. Leibold knows. Also, there's no entrance to the parking lot of the post office. You've got mail. Did you see like I think it was like a Super Bowl commercial with the guy from the internet? He's like, no, I'm serious. I'm serious. It's like it's basically a commercial that's just chock full of memes. And it was aired on national television. Oh, that's right. Everyone has their driveways facing this way to this road. Except for this guy who doesn't have a driveway. And has a tree growing through his house. Whatever, he's fine. He needs an entrance back here, though. He needs a rear entrance. Hitching a pump up. Well. Put this. Okay, so now it's time to ATLS. We're going to start with an inconsequential railroad crossing here. So, what do I need? Buildings. ATLS controller. Okay. I now have an ATLS controller. Okay, so I need a traffic stopper. How many of these do I need? Just one of each? I thought you need 2 traffic stoppers. Okay. Okay, so they're not just going to slam into it? Okay, so I'm going to put this here. Oops. AJS track eraser. I always thought it erased track. Well, if you put it over top of regular track, does it make it invisible in the session? Okay, so I have some AJS track. Signals. Oh, wait. Literally, no, like actual triggers? ATLS trigger, yeah. Alright, so I'm going to put... Okay, what are these? Explain the simple way first. Okay. Okay. Like, one on either side, or... Okay, boop. Boop. Yep. Yep. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I get it. No. Okay. Okay, so this. Oh my god! Uh, 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 oh. Whoa. Ooh, diagrams. Oh. I'm not doing that. Yeah, you can do that. I'm not gonna... I'm sure it does. Yarp. What? Yarp. Okay. Okay. So I set it to two-way running. And then I have this trigger here because it's right after the station. I'm actually going to make this one really close. Actually, I don't know if I should do that. I'm going to put it over here. I know the bastard will never stop ringing while the train's in the station, but that's okay because it means that any freight trains coming through, there'll still be enough time for the gates to go down. I know, but I'm not going to. I think I'm just gonna leave it. I know plenty of like MBTA stops where there's a railroad crossing right there, and the train pulls up and doesn't cross the crossing, but it triggers the crossing. Yeah. Wait, how come there's not much dirt here? I had to place down some more dirt. Hold on. There's a good size change would be helpful here. Mm-hmm. Okay. I know they look finer, but it sometimes will induce more repetition if you don't spin the texture. Anyways. So now what? I now have some triggers. Oh yeah, that's right, I have to do it for all the triggers, don't I? Okay, so this one is not the one we just played with. So acid to channel Juan. Do you just have to mash that if you're changing the channel to something high? Oh. Alright, one. Mason, it says advanced users. I'm not an advanced user. Okay, so now I've got... What are the rest... I get what this thing does. Which way do I plug it in? Oh. Which sides? Okay. I'm gonna run over some people by accident. They're not gonna stop in time. Alright, let me just put a... Grumble. Okay, there we go. Now split that. Grab one end. Yes, I did in fact grab one end. Grab the other end. No, that's not the other end. I didn't want to grab that. Okay, this. Attach it to there. Oh, it made a thing under it. Okay. Now what? Oh god. I'm scared to click on it. Ah! Just kidding, it's alright. Okay, channel 1. Oh, level crossing mode selected. What about the other things? Oh, that looks bad. Okay. Yes. Listen, I can't use this ethically. Okay. On this? This? Okay. Oh, okay. Why not RCM? Like railroad crossing mode. Or like Xing. I don't know, whatever. Okay, delay start, delay clear. This asset contain. I have many bad ideas. Okay. Well, yeah, because I think on the Iron Horseman Railroad, it's like a bunch of consists that hang around. And I'm like, what are these consists? And they're like, oh, they're all the ATLS things on the map. Oh. Well, you know what? We're gonna... You know what I know I have that works with ATLS? Nope. I guess I don't. Oh, never mind. Yes, I do. Wigwag. Like it. Thank Milky for these things. Why is the sign completely white? Oh, it's backwards, that's why. Yep. Yeah. I need to find ones that are era, though. Yeah. I mean, some of the more modern ones, they're not all that modern. Like this thing? I mean, this doesn't seem that old. Yeah. Oh, I'm trying to find ones that are usable that aren't wigwags. But I don't know about some of these. Definitely not an LED one. No lights. Okay, wait, what's the point of using this then? There's nothing to... It's just a sign. Okay. Oh, hey, we've got circa 1950s ones. Okay, so I'll use these for the Gilson Eastern. But the Volga Mountains is going to be wigwags. And I've got tons of them thanks to Milky. And here's one that is just lights, so that's going to be fairly useful. I should go put this one on the olive branch. We'll do that one after. I'll do the olive branch next. Alright, so we've got this traffic stopper. Let me grab another one of these wigwag things. I've got a bunch of them. Ding, ding, ding. What? Mm-hmm. Nah. No, everything's gonna bell. It's realism. Life is annoying. Deal with it. Maybe I shouldn't have this thing embedded in the ground. How close can I get this to the side of the track without actually being in the way? Let's put this boss in a main car. Oh, that's nice and close. Mm-hmm. Alright, that's fine. Leaving it like that. Okay, so now what? Okay, let's grab my track. Whoops, that's not a track. Just in what order? Okay. Oh no, don't throw any switches in there. Attach that to that. Mm-hmm. Wait, why not? Alright, so we're gonna put this over here. I think that deserves some science. We should have a show where we just screw around. Okay. No. Alright. Wait, what is there to edit on the... Oh, God. There's the bell thing. There's the off delay. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, for this, it does it the whole time because it doesn't have gates. Nah. Alright, fine. I'm not sure which one I would want, because it's like, it's the 50s. Also, they only have one light per thing. I guess. I should try this out. Mm-hmm. And that's tempting. That's very tempting. Also, wait, why is this? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. And then we'll test it. Or else it'll ring forever and ever and ever. Right? Yeah, I know. That much I know, because I've had to deal with it on the IHR. Again, and again, and again. I've had an episode where I've been recording, and there was a crossing in the background, that I had just set stuff up with and hadn't like paid heed to where the triggers were, and it was ringing nonstop for the entire scene. And I couldn't... Yeah. It was a wigwag. Okay, set it to channel 1. That's it? I just have to set them to channel 1? Okay. What? These? Oh, no. The other thing I need to do is I need to go through and I need to make all of the track quality what it's supposed to be. Like, Gilson Eastern Trackage should mostly be like 75. VMR should be like 45. And the Olive Branch should be like 35. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's a good one. Use the boost to get through. Oh, actually, we've got a little bit of growth onto the track. Whatever, no biggie. Here's another one I'm gonna have to do. Here's the goddamn sheep thing. Oh, this thing didn't get saved either. Something must have happened, because I made some changes and they did not get saved. Well, see, I have muted Tane. That's where I got. That's where I am now. I have muted Tane. Noise. Last episode I set up these signals. I think all the signals in all are there. Like, everything that's there should be there. There is not a single signal on the Olive Branch, which is good. There's no place to run around a train. And plus, it's like 3 miles long. Where are you gonna get... when are you gonna need more than one train on that? I don't know. I need to think about a lot of these things when it comes to these multiple industries, stuff like that. Oh, the other thing I need to do you know how to do super elevation? Yeah, well, you like, do this, and you do that. No, that's track condition. You do this, and then this, and then you do this, and then that. No. You do this, you do this, and you do this, then you do that. Yes. And then you punch in some outrageous number, like 50 degrees. And then you roll it. Actually, that did not do very much. Actually, that looks pretty good. Look at that. Unfortunately, I cannot do it on this section because this is bridge here. I mean, I know bridges with super elevation, but this is an old bridge that does not have modern track on it, so I can't super elevate it. I punched in 50 and 50 and it came out fine. I thought that was going to be like 50 degrees of limitation. Or... Still, that'd be half rolled over. There we go. Nailed it. Riding dirty. Also, the wheels aren't on the track. To nobody's surprise with a curve like this. Alright, let's change it to 50 and 50 again. Quick. Look at me, I'm riding dirty. Also, the thing that Tane has sort of shed light on, and making this map has also shed light on, is everything has a name and a number. Even the vertexes are numbered. No. Also, I don't know about this turn. I don't know if this turn needs it, because it's a very gradual turn. This is like the only turn on the entire railroad so far, on the Gilson Eastern. And that's really good. It's actually fairly realistic that it's that way. Because when you're building a big, fast main line, you just go straight. Which is also why it's going to be fun to build this all the way to Mason Valley Junction, because it's basically going to be a dead straight line through hills and valleys. Minor ones, but still. Like, I actually haven't done that much over here, but like this. Like, you know, like this kind of hill, where it's so gradual, it just sort of falls off the edge a little bit. There's going to be more pronounced stuff. There's probably going to be some bridges over gullies. Small gullies. Oh yeah, I've seen those. I've seen them. I think I know what you're talking about. No, I don't want to do the invisible road no traffic. Street lights. Traffic control devices. Traffic lights. There. Why is that necessary? Because I said so. Also, I noticed that I didn't have sidewalks over here for a while. Now I finally do. I feel like I should scatter more rocks down because it came out so well, but I don't feel like it. This is such a quintessential, like, picture, though. You know, this is something where you'd picture this and you wouldn't see, like, a steam engine running on it. You'd see, like an S2 or something, like a diesel switcher from the very end of the steam days. Yeah. Oh, blah, 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 blah. I want to ride behind an Alco. I want to experience the blub. Alright, sure, we'll use this. I wanna bowl with the gangsters, but it's obvious I'm too wide and nerdy. Alright, now I don't know what to do. Like, I want to launch into this. I need to do all the ATLSing. I just don't feel like it right now. Yeah, that's right. Let's look at the roads. Alright, so let me actually leave Olive. So Olive is almost done. Olive needs some work, but for the most part, the scenery's there. The industries are pretty much there. I've been working in the route layer, right? Yes. And I'm going to save and exit. Actually, let's save and then exit, just in case. And the message will be, because you locked the session layer, idiot. What are you doing? Alright. I'm always in. TJ says, are you down for RL? And I'm like, I'm always down for real life, TJ. Let me make sure everything's there. In theory, everything is there. But also, in theory, everything is gone. We just need... I mean, you said change directories. But the important thing that... Yeah. Well, Steam is used to Steam Cloud saves and stuff. How many games on Steam really depend on local data these days? Oh yeah, no, it sucks that you got wrecked like that. The thing is, we gained valuable knowledge from it. And the valuable knowledge is that I should not do that. So... yeah. Mm-hmm. So, but your sacrifice is appreciated. Your involuntary sacrifice. Anyways. Roads. I think I have most of your roads downloaded. I can. Whoops, that's not the right button. Author? Author. Do I have to punch in, like, your perfect username? 42, what is it? 9468. Or I would have gotten one of the numbers right. Alright, so I have these. I'm not sure if this is everything. Okay, so we have half a highway. Near. Wait, will cars use the second lane to pass each other? Oh, that's right. Can you set up some friggin' police cars? Oh, that guy's going... Oh, why are they disappearing? No. Oh, God. No, I sort of went to adjust and my leg caught my headphone cable, which the audio jack that it's connected to is right behind is in a speaker which is right behind the microphone. So I basically just yanked on the speaker. Yeah, I yanked on the speaker and it smashed into the microphone. I'm sure you did, and I bet all the audience did too. Hey, look, that guy just passed on the right. Prick. Let me see. Where's the... I have this. What the hell is this? Oh, it's a center. Got it. Okay, I've got that. That's interesting. Yep. Oh, yep, that one. Here's your arrows. Yeah. I've got this. What's the difference between these two? Oh, this one has no traffic. Okay. Ah, I see. You should have it just have the occasional lines. Like the car space lines. To like divide parallel parking spots. I'm not sure how prevalent that is out there or anywhere really, but oh, okay. Yeah, that works too. Oh, this makes me so happy. You know what we need? You know what I actually need though, really badly? I need a transition from one kind of pavement to the other. I need like a gradual-ish transition. Let me see. I have this. This is Road Central right now. I have this. I have, what is this? This is a stop bar. Oh no, this is all I have. Damn it. I don't have like the special turn lanes. Oh, like good? Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. Damn it, I don't have it. Well, I've got this. Okay. Okay. What is it called? Oh, we've got signs. I'll have to use those. Oh, wait. Oh, I've got all sorts of the exits. Wait, what the hell is this? Oh, it's an actual thingy. I have to use the hell of this. Whoa, what the hell is this? How about this? No. How about this one? How about this one? This. Okay. Wait, I only have up to L3. Okay. Oh wait, adaptor. This one? This one? Okay. Okay. Okay, they line up. Sort of. Move that. Hold on, let me actually make them line up. How's my race? How was that? Oh, the race stuff on the racetrack disappeared. The day you waited for. Ah. I have yellow stuck in my head. Okay, so we have that now. This one? Yeah. And just run it down the middle? We've got some Z fighting there. This one? God damn it. Somehow this is your fault. Damn it! Uh-oh. I was wondering why we're using these god-awful things. -0.01. Ah, that's a wide turning lane. That's really cool looking. Oh, collision. Yep. Oh, this one. This one. This one. Oh, these guys. Got it. Drive in circles. Oh, okay. Like a yellow center line version. Gotcha. Cool. Hey, we've got a tunnel. Okay. I've been using mostly yarn stuff. I'm not sure exactly how compatible they are. Yeah, that's the bit that I hate. It's the part that I despise with a burning passion. We've got these. This looks safe, right? Wait, why do we have one without... Okay, whatever. TL2. So, this guy? Okay. Mm-hmm. Whoa. Mm-hmm. Can we get, like, one of the, like a European style? Like, with the curved lines? Curved dotted lines? Oh, and so then I use this? Then I use this in the middle? Okay. Oh, it's the correct wide. I turn it down twice and it's still the same loud. And I would only have to do this for 2 of them. The other 2 I could use Invisible Road. Okay, awesome. Does it matter which one? I mean, if it's the beginning, I suppose it shouldn't be no traffic. Yeah. My phone? Uh-oh. Oh, sweet! Aaron Rodgers just threw for a touchdown. I have him on my fantasy league. I was like, what's my phone saying? Oh, I just got some points! Oh, I'm doing great. This guy? This guy looks cool. Arp. Hey! Mm-hmm. This guy is built correctly. So I put him in the correct direction. This is really cool, though. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I don't expect people to pay that much attention to the roads. I'm looking forward to doing some more complicated road network types, but because Lord knows when I get to places like Gilson City, I'm going to be spending, a relatively little time on the track arrangement and the railroad part, and much more time in the city itself. I mean, that's already happened with Olive, but to even greater of an extent. For as you get out towards like the edges of the city, the direct suburbs, and then the city center itself, I'll be building like tram track, and that's it. And the rest of it's going to be roads. Yep. I don't care. I'm not doing that. I'm not going through that effort. I only sort of care. The amount of effort makes it seem not worth it. Also, I started to redesign the train stacker to be something that I could sort of multiply and multiply and multiply and multiply. The train... Yeah, well, because I don't know how long I'm going to need these trains to be. Literally, I don't know what all the trains are yet, or what any of them are yet. I don't even know what rolling stock they use. So I don't have any of it, pretty much. I have some of it, and nothing's on the DLS, so I can't actually put it out with the route. So I'm just going to sort of bide my time there, and when I put out the route, the alpha for Olive, it's just going to be Olive, and it's going to say basically, just play with it. Just enjoy the area and the scenery, stuff like that. And the people can call out, like, hey, I think you should fix this, and then I'll spend some time in the episode doing that. That's what the comments are going to be best served for. But anyways, I definitely have my work cut out for me now. Because I would at least I know what to do. Yeah. I mean, I have like 2 extra minutes, so I don't know what to fill in this 2 extra minutes. I can try to go back into Olive, but by the time we get there, the video is going to be over. So, what was another science experiment we wanted to do? Okay, here we go. Here's one. Let me grab some signals. Okay. No. What? I didn't know how those two things were related. I suppose so. Can I please have some... Oh, here we go. Signals. Don't care. I realize they are, but like... I just need any signal. I did put this signal box down to look at a long time ago. And never touched. So, interlocking tower 12. Why is it interlocking tower 12? Okay. Alright. That is fine. I agree with this path. Signal. Proceed. No, wait, no. Automatic. Okay. So now, we're going to do the same thing we did about 1,000 times already. Doop. Da-doop, da-doop. Doop, da-doop, da-doop. We're going to go out, come back in. What's going on with me here? Does he have anything? He's got something. Come on, Packers. Go Packers. Kill the Bears. Wait, why did I go into driver? Exit driver. I meant to go back to the menu. Why are we staring at the signal again? Exit Surveyor. Load up this again. We have 12 sessions here, and most of them are named default. Like, the vast majority of them are named default. Oh no, that stayed. I don't know why the other one didn't. The other one just doesn't like to save. Screw it. One more thing. Alright, don't save anything. I'm going to go back into Olive and make sure that the industry is correct. Because if it's correct, that means that everything else is okay. And that I can end the episode. And have a clean conscience about the whole ordeal. Ow. I just cracked my jaw. And then I can end recording and screen sharing, get some frames back, and do ATLS for the rest of the night. No, I have homework to do. I can't just do ATLS. Okay, so ATLS is still here, but that doesn't tell me much. Because, yeah, I'll do it later. That's okay. Oh, I'm sure you did fine. Olive Scrap Yard instead of Olive Scrap Yard. That works. I'm good. It's happy. Video's over. Hope you enjoyed. Train Man. Out.